Woo-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. Welcome to another episode of...
Is this our spooky Halloween episode?
Dude, there's some heat coming out of this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you ain't lying.
dude, there's some heat. There's some freaking heat. What's up, boys and girls? Jonathan from Jonathan Mercado.
Ben Rudnick.
For another episode of Spooky Wednesday.
Yeah, our Spooky Wednesday series.
Of Light It Up Wednesday.
There we go. I like that. Light It Up Wednesday. I wonder why we're going to be talking about Light It Up Wednesday, but I think it's pretty obvious at this point. I think we gave it away with just like the intro there.
Yeah. What's up, boys and girls? Just wanted to say thank you once again. Just recapping on our show. Thank you for attending it. Huge success with the show. I've got nothing but positive feedback on the show this year. If you have any type of add-ons or changes you want to see, hit the comments below. Let us know what you thought, because we like feedback. And let me tell you, this show comes to life and it gets organized because of your feedback. So just remember, next year, bigger, better. It's going to come to a point where we're probably going to need a bigger, better venue. Not a better venue, but a bigger venue.
I was going to say, I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah,
anybody knows any spots.
At this point, it was jam-packed. I couldn't believe the amount of people that were there. It was an insane rush from morning, and then from the end, there was still a ton of people there. So definitely thank you guys, and thank you to all the vendors that put the trainings together and obviously got one-on-one with FaceTime with the dealers. Thank you very much. I also want to thank the new vendors that came down, like the Savings Bank and Snap Financing and, Wallbox to show all the new EV chargers. We're trying to put together a show so you guys could see everything that's available to you. Critical Signs, Designer, Modern Media. Thank you all you guys for obviously coming to the show and putting on a show and teaching dealers about what your product's all about and what you can do to help them out.
Yeah, and like Jonathan said at the beginning, we need feedback to keep this going. So we have a survey that's out for dealers. Mm-hmm. So when you see that come across, make sure you take the time to fill it out and give us some good feedback. Again, we've gotten a lot of great feedback. We got a couple things that there's always be something that people are going to say, we could tweak this, change this. Any of that stuff, get it to us. If you don't feel comfortable putting it in a survey, if you don't feel comfortable, putting it on a Facebook page or something like that, and you want to just tell your sales reps, we have meetings about the show, post-show, wrap-up meetings, things again before our next shows where all that info comes out. So however you got to do it, get that feedback to us on, again, what you liked so we know what to recreate next time, maybe what you thought that we could improve on, or just something that's like a totally new idea outside the box. I mean, this is, again, how we get better, and it's only by your feedback, so keep it coming.
So just remember also, we would like to use that feedback ASAP for the fact that our Winter Summit is actually coming up in, I want to say September, October.
Still cold out. We didn't even it's not even warm yet. How are we talking Winter Summit
Listen,
already?
we need to think ahead of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure we get some feedback so that way we can impose it and we can bring it to the Winter Summit. We want to make it as successful as possible. The Winter Summit is obviously just, winter installation stuff, so like lighting, remote starters.
Yeah, we used to call it the Starter Summit.
And no longer.
That is no longer, because we do more than just starters in the winter. We do a lot of starters in the winter, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of starter information that goes on at these meetings, so if you feel like your shop needs somebody to get freshened up again before the season, definitely there. But it's everything else that could be associated with the winter. Again, lighting. The list is going to keep going on. So yeah, get us some feedback for that too.
And a lot of guys are giving me and Ben compliments on how we did tier 2 training this year, level 2 training. It wasn't your, well, this is a flashlight, and this is a flashlight, and this is a flashlight. We know it's a flashlight. We want to know some specs, some details about what makes these flashlights different. Why is this one 26,000 lumens? Why is this one 3,000 lumens, etc. So that's the type of trainings we want to put together. We got actually a little bit hands-on too, with 2 trainings at the end of the day, which a lot of guys really enjoyed.
We had some nice turnout to that. So I think that is going to be a staple But again, let us know what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit
Let
the
us
comments
know.
below. Let us know. Sony promo is going on the AX3200, the 6000, and excuse me, sorry.
DSXB 700 was what Jonathan was trying to say.
What just happened there? I had like a minor stroke or something.
We're gonna need the janitor to come and clean up a mess.
DSXB 700. All these are on promo right now. Get with your sales reps to talk about what the promo pricing is. Obviously we love to give you guys deals. So also ask about some hidden deals that we have going on other head unit lines, JVC, Kenwood, Boss, etc. And that way we can tell you about it. We also have the Sirius promo still going on. Buy 5. Look at me. I can't even. Buy 5 and get 1 free. So you get 1 free Ben. For every 5 Siriuses, you get 1 free Ben.
Every 5 Bens you buy, you get 1 for free.
So
that's scary thought.
To put it in layman's terms, you buy 5 spark plugs, you get 1 spark plug for free. There you go. But yeah, so guys, that promo's still going on. And a lot of you guys love SiriusXM selling it in your retail stores. It's a very, very easy add-on sale. And we spoke a lot over these these lives about add-on sales and what you guys should be attaching, like little trees and even detailing products. That's all consumables that are grab and go. Customers won't even, think twice about, I got to return this smelly little tree. It doesn't work, or it doesn't smell to my liking. I've never in a million years have had a customer ever say that.
I don't think anybody's doing any of that. But also, those are some of the things that, we've been kind of talking about, some new additions, some different ways of thinking about adding revenue into your businesses. The Sirius Satellite Radio promo, that's right in our wheelhouse. This is not outside the box. This is not something new. This is not something else you got to learn or skew into your system. This is something you should be attaching with every single SiriusXM compatible radio. So why not get them on a deal? Why not save yourself a little bit of money? Help out your customers at the same time. You're making money, helping customers. Isn't that what we do all day, every day?
Correct. And you make money, we make money, everybody's happy, very, very happy. So, guys, make sure you attach to all promos, all SiriusXMs, to every radio that's SiriusXM ready. There's also a Kenwood promo going on amps and radios. So get with your sales rep. Like I said, there's a lot of hidden specials that we have going on that we don't advertise, just like you guys don't in your retail stores. You'll have like a little sticker on a radio that's on a wall, $199 original price, special $149.99. Remember, you do that, so we do that also. And we do that on a lot of various things. So get with your sales rep to ask what's the promo for this week.
Yeah, and the other thing you could do as well, again, there's a lot of SKUs, there's a lot of lines that we carry. There's a lot of things that are going to be going on at GoFast at all points in time. We do our best to try to go ahead and get all those promos out to you guys when we're talking to you on the phone or we're emailing you or texting you. But there are going to be some things that, hey, maybe we didn't touch on. Great place to go where you can find all of these deals, and a lot of guys have been taking advantage of this recently, is GoFast.com. So our website, you can go on there, again, just to peruse around and check. So a lot of you guys use it per job, which is absolutely fantastic. You go in, you can maybe even have the customer there. You're looking at what's available, what you could sell to them. Maybe don't turn the computer all the way to them because it could show your cost on there. But
if you're logged off,
you can go on just to look around and then just to check out. We have different sections on there for clearance and for big buys. But go ahead when you have some downtime. Take a look around. If you got a couple soft spots in the on the back shelf and you say, "Oh man, normally I've got more of XYZ here. It looks like we've been running down on that." Let's see what GoFast has on promo. Go in, take advantage of it. A lot of these are limited time, and they're also limited quantities. So once they are gone, they're gone.
And to touch on the website, if you haven't gone to GoFast.com, make sure you register. Guys, what I need to, because a lot of guys are, hey, well, it said it was in stock, and then I click on it, and it somehow changed to out of stock. I found the reason on that. You have your cache still active on the browser. To you guys, you probably don't understand what that means. To me, I understand exactly what that means. So close your browser completely, reopen your browser and open up, again, gofst.com and log in. You might have the website open for too long of a session, and it doesn't refresh the website. So make sure you close your browser, reopen it, and it'll work just like it should. Also, a lot of you guys have said, that right now finding stuff on the site's kind of wonky. Yes, you are correct. We're actually doing a lot of back work on the site so that it makes it easier for you guys to search, like 12-inch sub or lights, flashlights. That'll all come up now, and it'll be all searched individually. So we are doing a ton of work on keywords right now to make sure that the experience for you guys is awesome.
Yeah, and again, if you haven't registered for it, that's going to be the most important thing. Make sure you go ahead and do that. You can get that account set up. We'll get you approved right away, so you can go in and get all of those things like inventory status, dealer cost, things of that nature. But yeah, just like we were talking about with the show, if you have feedback for us for the website, that's how a lot of the times we'll pinpoint a couple of things that go on. If you take a look at our website, phenomenal website. The team does a tremendous job with it. I think it is a great representation of a lot of the products that we carry, but we don't expect to be perfect on anything. So if you guys find some stuff that we can get better with on that too, let us know. When we do, I'll tell you immediately, these are things that get brought up in our meetings. Our team gets right on them. A lot of times we repair them, and it's only going to make that experience better. It's only going to make things easier for us. It's going to make things easier for you, better for your customers, and that's what we're doing it for.
Exactly. So guys, make sure you register. Also, want to say congratulations to all the prize winners.
I think we're going to go over some of them right now.
At the show, it was insane. There was 2 trainings that really, really caught my eye when I was on stage. It was PNS and Solar Guard. It was standing room. Guys were really, really involved in that training. It was a hands-on training. 2 of the best trainers in the industry talking about the products that they carry, and getting you informed and up to par about certain things you can do differently at your shops. So just want to say congratulations to Devil Dog Car Audio Ramon for winning the PNS detailing training, and CJ Auto Mall Adrian for winning the Solar Guard training. You guys deserve that. We had one from Critical Signs to do all the pretty much t-shirts and logos and embroidery. Fall River Tint Sean won that. Designer package for all you guys that really could use help on your websites and designing graphics. Congratulations, Sam, for Sound for winning that. Modern Media, you see a lot of our posts on Facebook, Instagram. He does a great job. Modern Media. StereoWorks Al won that, so congratulations. First Tech Academy. That one is pretty cool because you fly out to First Tech. You get trained for a few days and you fly back over. It's all about the latest and greatest in remote starters. I would always go to those trainings just because you get a lot out of them, and you're actually going to, I forgot where it was, Texas, I want to say?
Well, they do them all over. I believe this one was in Texas, but
Yeah,
they've got them in a couple different spots.
Congratulations to Rich Papas from Sound Design for winning that one. The 75-inch TV, congratulations from James from Act Audio for winning the Sony TV, ES dealer also. So congratulations to James. And in the grand prize, just want to say congratulations to Mike Hungerford from Cartel, for winning that $15,000 shopping spree.
I think he was really thinking about that million. He was pretty confident, but I think inside he really wanted
should have gone for that million.
Well, I don't know if he should have, because we did give him the chance afterwards, but I think he really wanted to try for that one.
I think he should have, but dude, with the luck that he had going on,
did have some pretty good luck.
The past 2 days, I think he probably would have won that $1 million.
Some pretty good luck out there, yeah, that's for sure.
So definitely congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to all the other guys that won, all the raffle giveaways that we had from all the vendors. You guys, thank you for tuning to the end. Thank you for sticking it out. I know it was a long day, but it was a day of learning, a day of trainings, a day of just you getting familiar with all the stuff that's out there.
Yeah, and one thing I also want to mention as well, so we gave away some opportunities at the show. Again, we like to give away some stuff. We wanted to make it more business related. We really felt this was a more business related expo. But these aren't only things that happen because of our expo. So if you see value in these, again, if you want to have a higher level detail training for somebody, you want to make that a huge part of your business, this is a service that PNS offers out. Again, SolarGuard offers these trainings out. Designer in critical signs and embroidering. These are companies that are not just around only because they're going to take on one account at our shows. No, this is what they do. So if you see value in those, you can reach out to these vendors as well. Again, First Tech Academy, if you look, if you haven't checked that out, they're adding a lot more dates in there. That's a huge category. We talked about the Winter Summit coming up. But if you have some people on the team you need to get refreshed, you're a supporter of First Tech, these are things that you guys can look into as well. So we wanted to make sure we presented them at the show. We want to make sure that you guys had an opportunity to get some of this stuff for free. But if you see value in any of these things, these are here as well. So keep that stuff in mind. Very, very important.
Thank you for everybody attending. Let me tell you, record-breaking registrations. In fact, we had a certain amount registered, and we got a good 10% increase from those registered people. I couldn't believe the amount of people that were showing up weren't even registered. So thank you guys for showing up, and coming to the show. It really, really means the world to us. Also want to say thank you for the vendors for obviously doing your trainings. I want to say also thank you to our sales guys, Ben, Scott, Nate,
Jonathan too.
Forget me.
Barry,
Mike Cava, Barry,
Mike.
Edward Zotto,
Demetrio.
We are a big team where it's not just a team, we are a family. So to us, we come together, we discuss what we can do different in the industry to help you guys on trainings, because I'm a firm believer that if you don't get trained on certain SKUs, I don't care what type of shop you are, whether you're high end, whether you cater to, the inner city guys, whatever the case is, trainings will always be a plus. And for the guys that didn't come to the show because you thought you were know-it-alls, you suck. Don't ask questions about what dash kit is required on a 95.
Tell them how you really feel.
Well, I'm going to tell you how it is. Everybody knows how I feel about things. I will never tell you about a 95 Corolla dash kit. So good luck. Do your own research. You should have came to the show. So
yeah, and again, we put these things on for you guys. We got a lot of feedback. A lot of guys took away a lot of great stuff. You got to see a lot of vendors that maybe you weren't familiar with before that now you are. A lot of product offerings that you didn't know were out there. Easy ways of, I guess, for lack of a better term, taking some customers' money, because again, that's what we do. Again, we're usually trading out services and goods for that money. We're not just stealing from our customers. We're, not sitting there, but we found ways that we can take more of that money from them. And again, we have to keep our lights on so we can go ahead and service more customers. You guys are the same way. That's what it's all about, being in business. And a lot of guys got a lot of great takeaways. So be part of that crowd. Again, I know it's a big ask to come out. So thank you to everybody who made those sacrifices of closing down your shops, of getting the whole team together. Some people closed down multiple locations and coming down. So thank you so much. For the guys that didn't, talk to some of those shops. Follow some of those shops on online. See what kind of builds these guys are doing. See what kind of new stuff these guys are doing. It didn't just come from out of nowhere. It came from hard work, came from dedication. It came from getting trainings in, attending things like the GoFast Solutions Mobile Expo.
Something that I learned from school that really stuck on to me, and it stuck on to me since, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, etc. Knowledge is power, guys. And that constantly got told to me. Knowledge is power. So the more knowledge you know, the more stronger, the more dangerous you are when talking to your customers and really, really understanding the fundamentals of what works with what. Ohm's law, impedances. You have to know all that stuff, because in our business, that is a requirement. It's not a, I'm going to guess what these dual 4 subwoofers on this amplifier 2-channel will do. No, it's a requirement so that way you can sound intelligent when you're talking to customers, your customers, and they say, oh, I've got this mono amplifier. Oh, what type of amplifier is it? Oh, it's a kicker, so. Okay, so you need these so subs to make it work properly. Perfect, I'll buy it from you. And I've already spoken to a lot of shops that have literally educated their customers and have gone up in their ticket sales because of that. Because they make their customers feel like these guys are the professionals. These guys know what they're talking about. The guys that don't, unfortunately, know too much about this industry are the guys that are getting the $100, $200, $300 jobs. You know, the guys that really are knowledgeable are the ones getting $5,000, $6,000, $10,000, $15,000 jobs. So just remember, bring it back old school. Knowledge is power, guys.
Yeah, so again, thank you to everybody for coming out. We're going to have a reintroduction of something we were doing after our last show. We're going to be doing product spotlights. So we had a lot of platinum sponsors from the show as well. So thank you to all those vendors who were platinum sponsors. Today, we're going to do Streamlight.
So guys, Streamlight's been around for a very, very long time. Used in the professional world, you know, police departments, fire departments, COs, etc. I could go on and on. This is a company that's been around for a long time. They understand the lighting business and the needs for people who need lighting. So, you know, they come out with a bunch of different lightings for your needs.
Blind MD over behind the camera over there.
So, you know, obviously you guys have seen this. You might have been hit over the head a few times with this from, you know, a police officer. But these are very professional grade stuff. You know what I mean? It's they do it from your you know, your pocket size stuff to your headlamps to your you know, carry-ons to your big batteries to your it's pretty cool. Actually, show that one off.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of the stuff here is also, again, Jonathan talked about the Streamlight brand is not something that is specific to one industry. Again, whether you're in municipalities or you're in automotive repair, all these are made for all the different scenarios out there. Again, something like the Strion Switchblade, I'm trying to get to it. It's going to have UV lighting on there, so if you're going in looking for chemical leaks, things like that, again, it's going to have some of the feature base there. But a lot of this stuff, very, very high-grade construction, so impact resistance. So if you're working around, again, magnetic bases, things like that, you're hanging this stuff up, they fall down, they don't bust. Also, automotive chemical safe. So again, as we talked about before, we're branching out to different categories, whether it's things like detailing where we're using different chemicals. You got some stuff around. Maybe you started working on under the hood in the car, things like that. Maybe you're doing oil changes. All this stuff is going to be safe for all of that environment.
So it's funny you say that about automotive because everybody has seen an automotive tech go underneath somebody's hood and need a flashlight, and all they point it straight down to the bottom, and boop! Oh, I see it right there, Mr. Customer.
That little guy right there. I'm an owner as well, so it's like the Hair Club for Men. I'm not just the president. I'm also a client, a Streamlight owner, and I can't tell you how many times. Again, I lost this and found it coincidentally yesterday. Thank you, Becca, for putting it in the junk drawer where it does not belong. It goes in my backpack. You know this. Anyways, but this gets used by me all the time. I was devastated because how many times are you working under a dash? You hear that sound of a screw fall and clink, 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 clink. Now we got to find it. You're under the hood, things like that. Again, a lot of these things are going to be stuff that can be used in every day, but also within our industry. A bunch of different work lights, a bunch of different switchblade options, a bunch of different just everyday regular flashlights that have cool features. Again, like this is a wall mountable charger. So
and most of this is rechargeable, guys.
all rechargeable stuff, so you can have this thing mounted, you know, again, wherever you go. Maybe right by the toolbox. It's going to go ahead and get charged. It's got a mount. It's got a holder.
Bear trap. The bear trap, the one that you can use underneath the hood, and it contorts in all sorts of different ways and shapes and forms. That's another pretty decent, not decent, but pretty big tool that I personally use when I'm wrenching underneath the hood of my slow charger. Thank you, Tazi and Chris Beulah for that one. You know, what is it that Ian said? $8.25 a week payment, whatever the hell they said. So if you see that floating around, it's an inside joke between all of us. They're saying I have an $825 a week payment for the charger. Charger's paid off. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So, but reality is that we use these tools to obviously look and help in installs. You know, nothing worse than trying to poke a wire through a firewall, completely dark under the hood. You're like, oh, I can't see. You pull out the light, and boom, there it is. Oh, there's the wire. You know, all this stuff, all this equipment helps you guys out.
Yeah, and they have a lot of cool different things too. Like, again, small stuff that, again, maybe wouldn't necessarily resonate in other areas, but for us, it could be huge. Things like color right technology. When we're looking to tag wires for remote starters, sometimes they're in the crevices of vehicles where you could barely even see what's back there. You could barely get a line of sight.
Let alone a color.
Now you have a light that can actually show true colors because you tag the wrong wire when doing a remote starter these days.
Bye-bye now. The car goes to the dealer for $2,500.
And if it's because you really just couldn't see that great, maybe you're trying to cut a corner and you're using just a regular flash, or your lighter or something, you go back there and you thought it was brown, but it was really tan. Now you've got some products here that can help out in those kind of situations. So again, it's something to look into if you haven't already. Again, these aren't things in a lot of cases which we're going to be installing in customers' cars, things that we're used to, but there's things that customers will ask for. So again, these are things that you can do cash and carry over the counter with if you haven't thought of it already. Again, peg hook style hangers or retail facing packaging on a lot of the stuff. But also look for yourself. I'd say that's probably one of the biggest drivers is guys going in and looking for themselves for when they're working on the vehicles. So check out our website, check out Streamlight's website, and see if you can find a little hidden gem there.
And thank you, Streamlight, for being for being a platinum sponsor for the MX-23 this year. Very well appreciated. Hopefully you guys got to see a lot of new faces, and dealers came by the booth just to check your products out because you guys have a very, very unique assortment that our dealers really enjoy.
Absolutely. All right, guys. I think that is about it for today. So again, thank you to Streamlight for being a platinum sponsor. Thank you to everybody that attended Mobile Expo 2023.
Thank you to everybody that tuned in to our live.
Tuning in and checking us out. And if you ain't got nothing going on next week about this time on a
Wednesday.
Actually,
hold on. Next week, sorry guys, you won't see me. I'm on vacation. So if you guys need any assistance, please reach out to Ben, Barry, Nate, Scott, Mike, Kava, etc., etc. One of these guys will be able to help you out. Unfortunately, I will not have my cell phone with me. I will be out of the state enjoying vacation, just like you guys enjoy your vacations. So reach out to one of our sales guys here at GoFast, and they'll be more than happy to help you out.
I was going to say, for Jonathan's dealers, you got today, you got tomorrow, you got Friday. After that, I'll be talking to you. But we're going to be back next week without Jonathan, unless Jonathan wants to, maybe remote in or something, maybe when he's on the beach or whenever he's climbing Mount Everest or whatever the heck you're doing next week. If you want to come in and check in. But we'll be back here next week to go over another platinum sponsor. And again, comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see. We got a lot coming up, but make sure you tune in.
Later, boys and girls. See you next week.
Mobile Expo 2023, Bob Hernandez in the Streamlight booth with the elusive Mark Rowe. Dude, you're like DB Sweeney. I gotta try to find you. You're here this year.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you for coming. Talk to us.
We're happy to be here, and you guys have been a great partner with us. One of the things we want to show off is the brand new Bear Trap. It's a work light, utility light. It does a little bit of everything. It has a clamping system on it. It's got a magnet system on it. Ranges anywhere from 500 lumens up to 2,000 lumens, spot and flood. Just does a little bit of everything. We got a great super special on it this weekend, and hopefully they do well.
I tell you what, every one of our installers can use one of these things. This thing is badass. There's no other. Like he said, there's magnets, there's a clamp. This thing is badass. So I've had one in the office, and we mess around with it all the time. I think you guys sent us one, and we play with this all the time. Every installer needs this piece.
Yes, they do. Along with everything we offer, whatever they need, we got.
You do. So Mark, it's been a couple of years to try to get you here, but you guys are always sponsoring. Even when you don't show up, you sponsor the show, which is beyond even thought. So this year, I want to be proud to be the guy to present you with the Platinum Sponsor Award. Thank you for your support. All those years you guys supported us, even though guys couldn't make it. Here you are this year talking to our folks. Thank you for coming. I truly appreciate it.
Thanks for having us here, and we keep growing.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
All right.